performance in terms of his opponent? Like,
no, one of his best. He had to figure things out. Realistic getting him when I was 18 years old, and we showed some good heart, some good determination, and he did a couple of little floor moves, and Canelo had problems with certain things angles. And I think a lot of people, a lot of fighters will be looking at that because they're seeing that for me. It worked on the positive side for Plank until he couldn't maintain it, and that was it.
Yeah.
But I think when you look at a fighter that is Canelo,
been a little bit of a loose puncher,
and then you look at the guy playing, and you say to yourself, how did he last so long? You see there were certain things he was doing, and Canelo had to make adjustments to it. You got other opponents in that weight division, or even champions in that weight division. It's going to look at that last fight and it's going to take some lessons from that and see where Canelo had his problems at and try to manifest it. I don't know if it's Jamal Charlo, I don't know if it's anybody else in that weight division that he's planning on fighting that's going to look at that and can do that as far as ability to be able to withstand the pressure and withstand anything else. But I think that Canelo did what I expected him to do. Seek and destroy.
One of the guys that they want to see him in there with is David Benavidez. He fights on Saturday, but in your mind, who gives him the best challenge out there? Does he have to move up and weight?
Canelo don't have no competition right now.
He has no competition.
No.
Should he just move up to 175 and try his luck there? It looks like he's doing pretty good.
With who?
I don't know. There's a lot of guys. There's Berta Bier, there's Sudo Ramirez, who you guys promote. There's Bivol. They all hold world titles. Do you think they're any kind of challenge for him?
Yeah, heavyweight.
You gotta go to heavyweight. Who at heavyweight? Usyk?
Spoke about going to the
Fury.
We all know.
Yeah, you gotta be a heavyweight.
Gotta be a heavyweight.
You gotta be a heavyweight.
Yeah.
You gotta be. I would like to see him fight the guy that beat Joshua.
That's Alexander Usyk.
That'd be a perfect fight.
Yeah. Can Canelo go 12 with him? Or do you think it'll be a thing
he's
where...
He's not a big heavyweight.
Yeah, he's not.
Come on, man. That'd be your first time. I mean, I think that'd be awesome for Canelo to take on that guy. I mean, if you're going to fight a heavyweight out of the three, that's the one to fight.
Is that fair for Canelo to have to move up to like 175 heavyweight? I mean, just because he's so dominant?
And nothing is unfair when they're going to pay you 40 plus million. No, it ain't unfair.
How good is Canelo right now? I know you said there's no competition, but people are putting him as even as high as the number one fighter in the history of Mexican boxing. Would you agree with that, or where do you stand in terms of that?
I got Chavez Senior.
Chavez?
I just think in his era, that's why I don't like when you start saying in boxing history, you talking all the way back. I'll say in the last 20 years, the last 15 years. I think the time that Canelo's representing he's the best and the greatest of that time. And then when he's done, they would match that era with the next era, the past era, and then he will be measured about his era when the next generation comes. So I don't like getting into like he's the best ever. Nah, I don't do that with basketball. I don't do that with football, sports. I don't do that with boxing because it's unfair to take 30 years, 15 years, 20, and sort of say that if he do this, he'd be the best that ever done it. Nah, it's too many great things was done before us, before Canelo. So I think he's on the way of a fast track of building a legacy and a conversation that would never be forgotten or guided that didn't happen. That ain't gonna happen, but I think that best of this era, definitely.
I think it's safe to say the best fighter to ever beat Father Time was you, though. I think think, you know, I mean, you can say Archie Moore maybe.
Yeah, Archie Moore. Archie Moore was be Father Time. George Foreman be Father Time for a while, even though he took off for 5-6 years and he came back. But he's still undefeated, and that is Father Time. Canelo fight right now. Canelo best fights right now is the heavyweight. I like him to go up the heavyweight and fight the smallest heavyweight out of there.
Bernard, what's your take on Crawford versus Porter happening a couple of weeks, a week?
Crawford versus Porter?
Yeah.
I like Crawford.
How?
What you mean? How I think? I think it's just too. I just think he's too overall fighter. I think Crawford has just got too many arsenals, too many skills in his arsenal, and I also think that he's at the real end of his peak to shine for the next couple of fights before he's vulnerable. But I think he wants to. He had a good rest. I think he wants to come back and prove something even strong. So anybody that fight Crawford anytime in the next year and a half, they're gonna have trouble.
What do you think of Top Rank?
He's been sitting for a while, and he know he needs to prove something, and that's why I'm saying it, because Top Rank, he wants to prove something. Thank God Top Rank ain't putting him in nobody that they have, because I think he right now, he just off that energy, off that motivation. Like I said, I wouldn't advise anybody to fight him for the next year and a half after the Porter fight. Yeah, I think he got something to prove really hard.
How do you stand? Where do you stand on the treatment?